it's a room full of brides. I'm royalty, that means that it's in my bloodline. I'll have the king, make the president resign. And if I'm not the king, then I'm making doves cry. I'm stepping on the scene like I never did reply. I ain't gotta justify, I'm cool. Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Boosted on my cardio, I used to get the run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at mama house. Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Everybody eating, it's a party, one o'clock of time. You can bring your mama, daddy, sister, and your cousin out.
First off, let me talk my. Got a couple things I gotta cross off my list. How you insomniac for sleeping on my. It's a bad soundtrack, read the script. Born in the motherland, headed straight down to the south. Tennessee mornings with pops, working 3 jobs. I knew that they struggled to get it, that's why I wanted to get it. That embedded, you get it, treat it like the law. And I'ma need commission for this hit. Lance laid the canvas and I painted over it. I don't need a vision board to show you I'm the. I'm betting on myself, count the chips. Got it. Made some choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin. Just being honest. Try to sing my shit like Titanic and leave me with Jack. Hope I be panicking, but I rose to the top. Isn't it funny that the is built like a Maserati, yoga folding like origami? What? I walk the walk. I talk the talk. I be saying what I want. When I had no deposit, closet was looking real bare. Now I made a deposit, my closet's looking super rare. Drove it really far. Crazy.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Miami Dolphins and the Philadelphia Eagles. First 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. Another run with Sanders. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. The Eagles at 4-3, a game over 500. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience all on display in that victory.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And this one complete to Smith. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line.
Share play. 1v1.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery down to about the 45.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job.
Got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Yay or
They'll
no?
try the middle with Montgomery. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Add me on PlayStation, Recon. KINGACE517. KINGACE517. Add me, Recon.
That he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Throwing is Hurts. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 27-yard line. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
They go play action with Hurts. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Join so you can share.
His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Share play.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. In motion left goes a tight end. 2nd down, here's Mostert again. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. Oh, a heck of a... And now the ball
Share played it.
near midfield. And it's picked up by the Eagles. Well, CD, really, the play call was pretty... On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Second down, back to Sanders. And he's going to be brought down on of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts out to his left. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated.
Hurry.
Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Hurts. He's got Smith here. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. Javon Holland coming up to make the stop. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice.
My bad, bro. I was in a phone call with my brother. He's in prison, so I was talking to him. Gonna share play right away.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Trying to touch 6.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And this
You hear me?
time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't share play while I'm broadcasting, bro. No, he's talking about share play. I can't share play while I'm broadcasting.
Number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. In motion left comes Brown.
Oh.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even
Can you
further.
do that on the 5?
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Fuck! Good
And
pass,
take it
Mikey.
down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is
Fuck outta here.
incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2
Can't you
yards
make
to
a
get the
video?
first here. We've hit the 2-minute mark.
Video
in the
what,
first
bro?
half, 10-0 our score.
I'm not into that weird shit. Time as fuck, don't you? Video what? How I play?
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here.
Of me and you,
Prepare for a
1v1.
stop on 3rd down. Now the Dolphins going to burn.
Oh, you add me as a friend, and I can send you a a quick match invite. Are we already friends?
Timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. He'll get it once more into the hands of him.
You got me on my fucking play. Damn it.
Tyreek Hill, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins have cut it.
Mama, I need to blow my nose. Well, I got mocos hanging out of my nose.
And good by Sanders. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will
What are you
not
doing?
be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
What are you making tonight? Huh? You still planning on making meatloaf?
The Eagles offense set to begin their
I
next
want to
drive.
make meatloaf.
And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because...
Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 75 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Oh, man, I really need to blow my nose.
Elliott good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Just gonna drip.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Tua sets up to pass it. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fall. Brings up 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
That's taken it around the 40. And that negates a pretty decent punt return.
And the goal is to gain a 1st down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he's going to have a 1st down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Hurts throw complete here to his receiver Brown. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this 1st half.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He finds his tight end Goddard. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goddard in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He finds his man complete. It's Clayton. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Tua. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
He was looking for Jalen Waddle there, and that'll make it 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. On first down, Hurts steps away, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Big Raekwon Davis, the man fighting in for that sack. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on third down.
It's caught. Smith. They find some open field here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Got a man, it's Brown. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 11 yards for number 11. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I believe I understand where the offense was going there. They just hit a big pass play, thought they could fool him with a run, but maybe they overthought it a little bit. Just hit a nice pass, come back with another one, keep the momentum going.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw here. High throw, but he makes the catch. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Sanders is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Montgomery is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already. Just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And he's got room. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
Tua getting it quickly out to Waddle. He's got room at the 30, down to the 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 53 yards. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Sanders on for the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Bro, share playing Madden, bro. Weird. Okay.
What's up?
Next drive.
Should play Madden.
I can't do it while I'm broadcasting.
This 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
You can't just end it and make a YouTube video.
You're not thinking touchdowns anymore.
I'm still
You're just
in the
thinking
game.
first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away.
So after the game?
First downs, they can't touch the ball.
I gotta see you.
Get the hook up
I
there,
gotta
but
see
you
the
really
move. I
have to
gotta
marvel
do
at how
the
precise he's been throwing the football these last
Wait,
couple weeks.
what you say?
Perfect word for it.
I said if I don't have nothing to do afterwards, yeah, I'll share play, but I've been all day, man. I'm tired as fuck.
You're lagging, bro.
Won't you? I mean, let's face it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball down.
Wait, what did you say again? You was
I
lagging.
said if I don't have nothing to do, I'll stay on and I'll share play.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces.
I've been on all day.
I'm Beyonce.
I'm
Practice for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them.
Just tell me one. I'll join the party.
Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
I'm gonna leave real quick.
This offense so far on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
I'm checking for why your face came look like that, bro. I can't even see you.
That's how far the game.
Yeah.
I don't have enough long wire to reach all the way by me.
Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and it'll be Dolphin football.
I gotta make them this time.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Flush to his right. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Lay down, Max.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. Steps away to his left. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeout. Just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack.
Brandon, never ceases to amaze me just how fast these defensive ends are in the game nowadays. Part of that is what we've seen in college football, where they've gotten smaller and faster on the defensive side of the ball. But they brought that to the NFL because it is hard for an offensive lineman to keep them away from the quarterback.
Complete. Smith has it. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you. Late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, The second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. A partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. John Johnson with the INT. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. So the penalty there winds up on the offense, so obviously it's declined, and we have a change of possession. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Running left, Montgomery. And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll run right side with Mostert. We'll get this up to about the 44.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And going deep for Hill. And this is caught. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that cuts this lead down to 13. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was, Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And we talk so much about the turnover.
Yeah, if you're still watching, bro, I'm my arms are tired of that shit.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking
I'll be
about.
on later. I got a game in, I think, 5 or 6.
If we do this, and this, we'll win.
And if he doesn't know show, I'll share play and
well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one.
Appreciate y'all watching. Hope you enjoyed that game. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. You can every time I go live, man. Like, share, and comment, because, guys, it really helps. If you like, share, and subscribe, it really helps with the algorithm, so my videos will pop up on people's other timelines and that, man.